Greetings, everyone. Welcome to my sketchbook. Welcome to Inktober. This is the 30th day. Hello to the otters at Seaside Park. So, the prompt that we have today is vacant. Let's start the timer. You may have noticed back on the 26th, I drew a picture. I'm going to zoom in on that for a moment. Let's see if that'll lock in. I drew this picture of a puzzle piece. Well, I have an idea. And this one I got to think ahead on because, well, I got to think ahead on it. I'm going to move up just a little bit here. I am going to make a place for that puzzle piece. Now, it's just going to be an estimation. It's not going to be a perfect fit. But let's see what we can do here. It's an unusual way to do this sort of thing, by the way. I'm planning this out in my head. So I already know that it's not going to be, ooh, that one was a little funny. It's not going to work out perfectly, but the idea will be there. Now, I'm looking at the other piece over here, just trying to figure out exactly what I wanted it to be like. I think that's kind of where I want it to be. Yep, I think that's it. As I said, this is one that I sort of planned as soon as I got past, where was it? Well, so from 20 to 31, I got to look ahead then. Up to that point, I really hadn't been planning ahead with my drawings. These are all just doodles, mind you, and they're not meant to be super complicated anyway. You may notice that I have drawn a special type of box. It's one that you frequently see in the Super Mario games. It's where you would get your, the extra player, I guess the one-up is what we might call it, or the free man, or the free player. You would get the growth mushrooms in there as well. Let's see. They're generally yellow. Mario has to jump up and hit it to activate it. Technically, you know what? I didn't look this up, so I don't know exactly what they're perfectly called. I think they're mainly kind of referred to as a question box, but they might be like a mystery kind of thing too. I'm not really sure. If you know, you can leave it in the comments down below. I will probably look that up. Just because, well, it's nice to know stuff like that. But I'll call it a question block anyway, just because, well, it has a question mark on it. So let's see here. Make sure that the stuff is filled in that's supposed to be filled in. We're pretending that this is a version of yellow, I suppose. Golden glowing box. And I'm going to trace around this spot here just a little bit to show the missing piece, the vacant piece, which is today's prompt. So I'm leaving that vacant. Sometimes you can get a vacant look in your eyes if you're thinking about something way off in the distance, for example, or if no one lives in a house anymore, it can be vacant. But it's strange. Here we are. It's Thursday. There's one more day of Inktober. I hope you've all had fun up to this point, drawing whatever it was that you felt like you needed to draw. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. 4 minutes, 17 seconds. So this is the bottom part of that question mark. So this is a strange doodle. Okay, well, I have a little bit of time left. Let's see if I can kind of quickly draw in something up here. I was going to draw possibly like a mushroom, but then I realized, of course, I have Toad and Toadette, so I don't have to draw lots and lots of mushrooms. See if I can kind of make this a little bit oval. With another ring around it. Like that, and then another ring around that. Ooh, I may have made a little less room with that one. It's okay, we'll get over it. I really have been kind of fighting with this pen. It's been a good friend. It's been a good buddy. Let's see, I'm going to make a little squiggly whoop-de-doo around that. So yes, one more prompt. How wild is that? I'm going to get a brush and some water. And I'm going to fill this in just a little bit around the fire flower. This is what our friend Luigi, for example, in the Inferno down below, would have probably had to have used in order to turn his outfit white. That is the great secret, of course. Right now, in your imagination, just imagine that I've painted that green, these leaves. Imagine that I painted the outside of this flower a beautiful red. In here, this would be yellow. Clean the brush. Got to take care of your brushes. We are 1 minute. All right, let's see. We're going to write in the word down here. Print it in. Just like that. 20 seconds left. Ooh, yeah. So a lot of these doodles don't have much refinement. That is fine. I'm capable of it. Here we go. 2, 1. Wonderful. So we have a puzzle block here that I left a piece missing or vacant. That would be this piece here that would make up the center part of that question mark. Like I said, I planned ahead, but I don't think that piece will fit in there, but I basically left out that piece from there in my mind. So it'd be interesting if it kind of fit, but I don't think it will. I think this is a little bit smaller. Anyway, folks, look, it was fun hanging out. I hope you have a great Thursday. Come back tomorrow for the last one, which will be award. And yeah, that'll be it for Inktober. That's kind of fun. One more day, folks. All right. Ciao for now.